There are tons of Lego Ninjago sets that are made just to sell toys. None that act from the show, just sell toys. So let's take a look at all of the ones from the Dragons Rising Season 4 Part 1 to see which ones are canon and which ones are not canon. Starting off with both spinners, I'm going to quickly go through both of these since they're tiny sets. Neither of these scenes ever happened, and they never had these kind of like spinjitzu spinner things. I'm not sure what even these are, just spinners. These never happened. But the Nia and Lloyd, the monster figures, are somewhat accurate. I'd say the only non-accurate figure is the Earth's monster, because it just never had that head, I think. But other than that, they all look pretty. The figures at least, they look all pretty well. The builds are kind of ugly. Kai's Dragon Mech Battle Pack is a prime example of this, being horrible accurate, horrible figures. Taking a look at the mech, it just never happened. There's never this Kai Dragon Mech. And the figures are horrible. Starting off with Kai just never existed. I'm sorry, but Kai never had a version of him with the Draconis hood and eyes, but no wings or tail. Terrible. Sora is missing the Spectre suit pauldron, and the monster is missing his his hand, his dual wielded weapons. Not just one hand, it needs to be on both hands, which is not good. Overall, this has a terrible accurate figure set. Not that good of a set in my opinion. Jay's Dragon Mech fight set is another prime example of terrible accuracy and terrible set. Let's see, the mechs never happened, the figures are 58% accurate in my opinion. Let's see, Jay never happened, and the monster is missing his whole like tentacle things, like the thing like Dr. Octopus has. We're missing all of them. Jay just does not good. Same thing as Kai. Where is his wings and his tail? Never happened. Terrible set. Do not buy this. Do not waste any money on this. It looks so ugly anyways. Cole's Mission Mech and Dragon Zane, kind of an odd name, but the Mission Mech is so close to accuracy. But why is Cole inside of the mech? Cole isn't really inside of the mech, it's more of a form. So it's not really something you can just ride in. So you can see Cole sticking out of it, which looks so bad. This is a version of Cole that has been in the show since season 1, and we've just been waiting for it for ages now. And when we do get it, it looks terrible. And also, I don't really remember this perfectly, but I don't think he had swords and guns you could use during the form. I'm pretty sure just his fists, which is kind of odd. Now taking a look at the figures here, Zane is really good accurate. He's amazing. 10 out of 10 for accurate figure wise. Cole is kind of confusing because Mission Mech is literally Cole. It's not a mech, it's Cole, as I said earlier. But I'm still going to say it's an accurate figure because it is accurate to how he does look. But he never got his appearance, this Draconis form, until part 2 dropped, where he does use a Draconis form, so it's 50-50. But he does have it at the end of part 2, end of part 1, sorry. But this is kind of confusing. Cole's a very confusing figure in this set, but I'd say he's accurate. And the snake is pretty accurate, but I don't believe they really had weapons. Now the Ryu set is kind of confusing, because I'm going to assume that this takes place in episode 10, considering that Draconis Nia is included. Now I'd say this set is actually really well. The Ryu looks really accurate and it looks really good, kind of good actually. The double jaw looks really wrong. The head isn't really that one. I don't think he really holds swords in the show as well. He doesn't really do that, but his little golden parts as well, they're accurate to the show. It's actually really good. It's a really good accuracy except for the chin. And looking at the figures, they're all very accurate. So I'd say this is probably surprisingly most accurate set so far. Jay's transforming car is kind of confusing because I'm assuming this takes place right before they get inside of Imperium. So none of the figures are accurate at all because they ought to be in their technically in their season 3 forms. So like the spectral suits and the other suits they had. Taking a look at the build looks really well. There is a transforming feature inside the show, so the car is very well accurate. I really like that part. The car looks really good as well, but it's another Ninjago car. The monster looks pretty good as well, and the loyalist being the main loyalist, I believe, is included in the set, which is very, very good to see. But overall, it's kind of confusing because I'm really happy that we got the Draconis form versions or like the Draconis style in this set. But technically, Jay should have been Rogue, Nia should have been in a Spectre suit, and Kai should have been in a Spectre suit. But aside from that, like, I don't think this is criticism of this set because I think it's better that we're getting the new season 4 versions. I'm just calling out anything I see that's inconsistent. I'm gonna try to speed on the set because I hate it so much. I don't think you should really waste any single dollar on the set. So quickly going over the set. The treehouse, 99% not accurate. I'd say it's too small. It's not really a tree. It doesn't really look like a treehouse. A little vines here and there. and there's no water walkway, I believe. It's all just in a whole massive forest. Kite bike did not happen. Zane helicopter was kind of accurate. I just think it's way too small to what it was in the show, I believe. And going over the figures, the monster accurate, Euphrasia accurate, Loyalist, Sky, Jay, and Zane are not accurate because they did not have their Draconis like style outfits. But I'm so happy we got them in this set, but they just do not look good at all for accurate wise. And our last set from Dragons Rising, Part 1, Season 4, is the Dragon of Life. Now the Dragon of Life does look really well. I really like the build. It's a very good build, very amazing build. I really like it. I guess you can see that some things are off, like the Technic pins sticking out and stuff, which technically isn't accurate, and so it looks kind of bad. But they're kind of do their best to depict the thing. So I guess I can let that slide. But the Technic pins looks really ugly on the set. They sound really bad. But I'd say that's the main gripe I have with the dragon. The side build is just not it, in my opinion. It uses the Sword of Fire, which has been pretty much gone from the show for ages now, and it does not look very well. Just never happened. Terrible. Now moving on to the figures, Lloyd is pretty accurate. He does use the Draconis form in this side of the show. Cole did not appear inside this side of the show, so I'd say the Draconis form is not accurate to this scene. Zane doesn't have the Draconis outfit in this scene. The Loyalist did not appear to this side of the show, and Sora is missing the pauldron. Other than that, I'd say Lloyd, monsters are accurate to the scene, and Aaron. So all of this set is actually pretty well for accurate wise. It looks really good. I think this is actually a pretty good set in my opinion. Also forgot to call out the monster side build. It looks phenomenal for accuracy wise. Looks pretty good. I like it. Now that's every single Dragon Rising Season 4 Part 1 set check for accuracy. If you enjoyed the video, I recommend checking my Part 2 version and subscribing and commenting on what you thought or anything I got wrong. So thank you for watching the video.